Hello.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Have you ever taken the train here?
Train.
Yeah, there's a train to Siantar.
The schedule or
Well, I'm curious, do you know anything about it?
I think for the train twice. No, Kak, kalau ke kereta api satu kali ya. Wait ya, I check first.
Oh, okay.
I'm still googling. I think once, just one.
Yeah, there used to be two, but now I think only one per day.
This one, only one for the schedule.
What time does it leave? Does it say?
I think in the morning.
In the morning.
Ya, Kak, pagi ya. 7 in the morning.
Okay, early. That's good.
Jadwal kereta api. Jadwal kereta api.
That's the name in Indonesian for train station? Kerati api?
Kereta api.
Kereta api.
Stasiun kereta api. Kak, sekarang kan pesan tiket online, right? Now we order ticket online or directly go to the...
I don't know. I usually go to the train station. I like to see it.
Iya Pak, sama-sama Pak. Is it outside?
Hmm?
Around?
Well, I'm going to go to the train station now. See if I can.
You can walk.
Yeah, usually I walk.
The way?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Google Maps.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, when I came here, I came from the airport train.
Oh yeah.
So I've been there before.
Already,
Yeah, I know where it is. Thank you.
Jalan aja.
Nggak tembus ini.
Kalau tembus jalan ini.
Yang lori ini.
Welcome back to Medan City in North Sumatra. I'm out on the streets on a sunny day, and my first small adventure for today is to go to the train station. I want to see if it's possible to buy a ticket for the train that goes to Siantar. There's like here in Medan, if you wanted to go to the Lake Toba area, you can take buses, private cars, there's all kinds of options. But I always enjoy taking a train anywhere I can go. And Medan happens to have a train operating, the famous Siantar Express. And I don't know how busy it is, whether it's even possible to get a seat on this train without booking weeks in advance. I'm not really sure. Can you book online? Probably, but I don't know anything about that. So I'm just going for a walk, trying to go for a walk to the train station, and we'll see whether I can fight my way through the system and end up with a ticket of some kind. And the first barrier, as always, is just getting across the street. I don't know if there's the traffic lights, they must be working here. Everybody here is waiting. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Again, that's the thing as a pedestrian. You can't actually see any of the lights or any walkway signals or anything. I just wait until something happens. Yeah, these traffic lights have to be operational, or else these cars would never get anywhere. All right, here we go. One useful landmark in Medan is this building. This is the Taoist temple that I pointed out before. One of the few really tall buildings in this part of the city. Very bright coloring too, so there's no mistaking it, and it is right beside the train station. So if you're heading to the train station, just look for that building, and you are there. You can see it right over there, the train station. It's an interesting mosque. Just from the look of it, it looks like it's been around for a while. It's probably part of Medan's history. Masjid al-Hidayah. Yeah, very small. This is the direction that I took last time when I walked this way going to the post office, going across the historic bridge to get over the railroad tracks. And I commented on how there were bookstores down here. I was reading online that these are used books for the most part. All right, there's the train station, and that's the Siantar Express right there. I was chatting with a woman at my hotel, and she looked up their schedule online, and it's been changing a lot. So I'm not really sure when the train leaves or how many trains there are. I'm surprised to see one right now, and people seem to be running to catch the train, but it's 1:15 in the afternoon. But all the train schedules we saw online, there was no train listed as leaving around this time, so I have no idea what train that could be. Yeah, maybe there's just more trains leaving from here than I realized, not just the Siantar Express. No thanks.
Halo? Ya bang?
So we're at the train station more or less, and now we have to figure out the process. I have no idea how you buy a ticket. I think the ticket area is up ahead here. And I remember when I walked by it last time, I poked my head inside and I saw some machines, but there's also some counters, so we'll see what I can figure out. Look at ticket counter.
To a passenger of completed train final destination and General Station,
There we are.
securing platform number 2.
Customer service. Oh, okay. Looks like they list quite a few more trains leaving from here than I thought. Or maybe this, oh yeah, Medan. Let's see if we can figure this out. Has the name of the train, the route, but it doesn't actually tell you where the trains go. So that top one, for example, is MDN, must be Medan, but TNB, I don't know what that is. Is that Siantar? The timing is right for a trip to Siantar. This is Medan to RAP, but I don't know what that is. Medan to TNB again. That's probably the train that's leaving right now. Medan to RAP. So you basically got Medan to TNB or Medan to RAP, but I have no idea what those are. Oh, and this actually shows how many tickets are available. Ah, okay, and here are the dates. So if I left on the 11th or the 12th, there are lots of seats available for all the trains, so that's not a problem. And the 10th. Okay. And below this digital sign, I just found another one. And this one actually gives me more information. So I figured out that TNB must mean Tanjung Balai, right? So there's a bunch of trains that go from Medan to Tanjung Balai. And then there's a bunch here that go to Parapat, Rantau Parapat. I don't know what that is. But then it has one train here that goes from Medan to Siantar, leaves at 11:45, arrives. So that's perfect. And that's train KAU78. But up there on the sign, there is no U78 listed. And that's kind of par for the course. Like I find whenever I'm looking for something, the one thing I'm looking for, like that one train, U78, that will be the one train that isn't listed on the board. It always works out that way. I never quite know why.
11:45.
Okay.
And then night itu 8:35.
Okay. 11:45 is good for me. Yeah. I'm just a tourist, so I want to take pictures out the window, so daytime is better. 11:45.
11:45.
Okay.
It takes 2 hours.
Okay. That sounds good. Can I buy the ticket here or I go there?
On go there, but if you wanna buy, it's only online.
Only online?
Atau or 1 day before you go.
Oh, I see. I see. So I can't buy it today?
Yeah, you can buy today. It means you can buy it on Thursday. Yeah.
Okay. So today, no?
No, today.
Oh, okay. So I can come back on Thursday?
Yeah, on Thursday.
Okay. In the morning, it doesn't matter what time?
Yeah.
Anytime,
Yeah,
Thursday?
anytime on Thursday.
Okay. I'll see you then.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, the plot thickens. I've got a few things figured out. Behind me there, that's the ticket window. And off in this direction on the far side, there's actually a customer service window. And when I was trying to figure out the schedule, there was no lineup for customer service for a brief moment. So I scooted in there, and the woman there, there's a chair. You can sit down in a chair, which is really nice. And she spoke English. And she told me that there is a train in the morning at 11:45, and then one train at night at like 8:35, something like that. And so the information on the signboard is correct for that train, but for whatever reason, that particular train is not on the digital board. I don't know why. It's just not there at all. So even if you look down the schedule, there's no train listed at 11:45 going anywhere, let alone to Siantar, but the train does exist. Unfortunately, you can buy the ticket online, of course, or you have to come back the day before. So right now, this is like 2 or 3 days before I want to go, and I can't buy a ticket now. You can only buy it 1 day in advance. It's one of those weird rules. I've run into this rule in other countries in the past. Now, I don't mind rules. You just work around them. You know, rules and policies are a fact of life. But I do always want to understand them. And this rule, I don't understand at all. Like, I have no idea. There's like 400 or 500 seats probably available on that train. Well, whatever it is, 300, I don't know. What difference does it make whether you buy your ticket today, like 2 days in advance, or 1 day in advance? I don't see the logic behind that rule, but who knows? Maybe there is a reason behind it, but I can't figure it out. But anyway, so if I do want to go to Siantar by train, I can come back here, or I can figure out how to buy it online. Interestingly enough, there are some, I just noticed some machines over here. Right over there. And maybe this allows you to buy the ticket online. Okay, so it does all kinds of crazy things. Look at that. Okay, self-service. Ticket box, English. You can get a boarding pass. But can you buy a ticket here? If you can, I wonder why the woman at customer service didn't tell me just to come over here and buy the ticket. But anyway, I'm gonna punch a few buttons here, see what I can figure out. So I'm trying to find my train, but none of this makes any sense to me. There is Medan here. I already have my origin station entered, and it says enter the name of your destination city or destination station. Oh, I need a departure day. Destination. Yeah, I can't make any sense out of this at all. I can't find Siantar anywhere. My train is not on here. It's Kisaran, I know that city. Tebing Tinggi, I know that city. Tanjung Balai, I know. Rampa, but my train is not on here, which again makes perfect sense in my world. It's always the train I'm looking for will be the one train that you can't buy a ticket for. Yeah, I can't figure it out anywhere. All right, I give up. Well, since the information counter is free, I might as well go ask a question, right? Let's see if she can tell me about that machine. Hello again.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Is there something unusual about that train? Because it's not on your board at all. There's no Siantar train. And I tried to use the machine down there to buy a ticket. It has Tebing Tinggi, Kisaran, Tanjung Balai, but no Siantar anywhere.
On this board, we don't play the Siantar Express because it's local train.
Okay. Oh.
Local train. There is have no seating.
Oh, okay.
Standing ticket. So we don't display on the board. And on the check-in counter, it on local train.
Okay.
If you wanna buy it, it's local train.
Those are local trains.
There's a menu that on local train.
Okay.
It's for Siantar Express. You can ask the security for it.
Okay. All right. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So she was saying that the Siantar train is in a different class. I did not really understand what she was talking about. She said it was a local train, and I guess it's the only local train because it's the only train that's not listed in any of their systems, which is so weird. But then she said, yeah, because it's local, she says there's no tickets for it. There's only standing on that train, but I know it has seats. It's a 2.5 hour train ride, so it's a normal train. I didn't really understand anything that she said. But yeah, it's like everything you try to do overseas. You'll never understand what's going on. You just sort of stumble through the system. That's why I always like to go to the train station in person, because if I try to do anything from a distance, I can never figure anything out. But if I come back here and you stand in line, if you're physically there, then things start to happen, because you're physically there. Hello. So that was my first small adventure for today. Not very successful, but hey, interesting. It always strikes me as interesting, like when I arrived at the airport and found out how technological everything is. Like I couldn't even buy a ticket with money. I mean, you know, the digital age is moving so quickly, even in a place like Indonesia. I'm like a caveman. You know, everyone here does everything online, and I keep trying to do things in person. There's the Independence Field I was talking about the other day, and you can see just how big the construction project is right now. They're putting in foundations. I have no idea what that could be. I mean, are they just putting up a huge building and getting rid of the park? Or are they putting in an underground parking area and then they put the park back on top of it? I have no idea what the plan is for that. Huh, interesting. Anyway, I'm in this neighborhood, and I think I might walk back that way. There was a guy there the other day who makes this mango ice cream avocado thing, which is really, really good. And since I'm in the neighborhood, I think I'll go have another one. I think I figured out the logic behind being unable to buy a ticket. I think it's like one of these unintended consequences situation. I think the system is designed to make sure that there are tickets available for people who show up on the day. Like, they reserve some seats and keep them back just so that people who just show up with a whole bunch of luggage, they've got their children, their grandmother, you know, they got a big family going somewhere, and the train is sold out. So they reserve some seats for people who physically show up the day before or the day of. So the point of the system is to keep some tickets in reserve for people who physically show up at the station. Otherwise, people online would reserve the entire train. It would always be booked out, and nobody would ever be able to just show up and get on the train. So I think that's the point, but it has this unintended consequence of people like me who physically show up at the train station to buy a ticket in person. It affects me because now I can't buy a ticket, even though these tickets are held in reserve for people who show up at the train station. So I'm one of those people, but they can't sell one to me because it's too early. They will only make them available the day before. So it's a policy that's designed to help people like me, but in the end it actually ends up hurting me. It's kind of funny. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Yes.
Just a jalan-jalan.
Oh, jalan-jalan.
Yeah. This is a very busy area right beside the hospital. I think that's why it might be so busy. Hello.
Kodi. Sinilah Kodi. Udah mau.
Level 1?
Ya.
Ya.
Bentar ya, Mister.
Duluan aja, Mas.
Hah?
Duluan aja.
Duluan aja. Boleh. Marilah kau, udah tinggal separuh es krim ya. Baru jam 2.
11?
Ya.
11.
Ya, terima kasih.
So I found my avocado ice cream guy. I think he moved. Looks different. His stall, I think, is the same, but he doesn't have his big sign anymore. And I think he's in a different location. But that's it there. I think I recognize him. He's the same guy. And he's making up a whole bunch of them right now. So one of those is mine. I'll wait for him to finish, and I will enjoy it very much. It all starts with some ice in the bottom, and then some avocado dumped on top and mixed into the ice. And then 2 types of ice cream. Last time it was mango and chocolate, as well as this syrup, sort of a sweet syrup right there. And yeah, a little bit of milk too. Probably condensed milk, like sweetened milk. It's quite the elaborate concoction. Yeah, and there's the sweet syrup. It's amazing.
Kalau di tempat kami sana mah nggak, kalau pokat koco itu nggak pakai es krim, nggak tahu orang itu. Iya. Pakainya es batu biasa gitu.
And the ice cream, oh yeah, same as last time. Looks like a mango and chocolate, or vanilla and chocolate. I think mango. And if it wasn't obvious why I like this so much, well, there it is there. There's the reason why. Doesn't that look amazing? Even has a nice counter here, so I can use it as a place to sit. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? No, it's not mango. Durian. Durian ice cream. That's right. Really tasty. This is like the best bargain in all of Medan, one of these. All that ice cream, all of that avocado. It's great. Couldn't buy my train ticket today, but making up for it with this. But it's a very small barrier to get over, especially when you compare it to other things. I was watching a video this morning from a South Korean woman who occasionally posts videos. She doesn't do a lot, but she's been riding her bicycle around the world for over 10 years now. I don't know, very, very long time. And she's currently in China. And as soon as I heard, I knew that she was going to China. And as soon as she said that in one of her videos, I kind of thought, not a great idea, because China is just too big a country for cycling. Because they're not going to, visas are so hard to get. You just can't get enough time. So I thought, man, this is not going to work out. It's kind of a waste of time to go to China on a bicycle now. And she just posted a video talking about all her troubles because she got a 30-day tourist visa.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Good, good, good.
What's your name?
My name is Douglas.
My name is Valentina.
Douglas.
Welcome to
Canada.
Canada.
I'm from Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to meet you. You too. But I was just saying, this cycling YouTuber from South Korea, she went to get she was in the middle of China somewhere, I don't remember what city, but there was an immigration office there, and she went in to get an extension, and they said no. And the immigration officer said, 30 days is enough for a tourist to see China, therefore you can't get an extension. She got on a train with her bicycle. She had to pack up her bicycle, all of her luggage, managed to get a train ticket, put her bike on the train, go all the way to another city in China, which has another immigration office. Went to that immigration office, and they told her the same thing. No, 30 days is enough for a tourist. We won't give you an extension. So she ended up, she's going to go all the way to Beijing, So she went to, but she couldn't really bring her bicycle that whole distance. But no hotel, no guest house would store her bicycle for her. So she had to find a bike shop, leave her bicycle at the bike shop, take a train all the way to Beijing. And it took her 8 days to get a visa extension. They would give her one in Beijing, but they would only give her 14 days. And it took her 8 days to get it, which only leaves her 6 days to get out of China on her bicycle. It's just absolutely insane. To her credit, she's telling the story. She just told it in a matter-of-fact way. Just said it was really difficult to get a visa extension and left it at that. I would have been rambling and ranting and raving for hours if I'd had to go through an experience like that. So this apa ini?
Gula aren.
Gula aren.
Iya.
Gula aren. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Man, oh man. Traffic. I'm actually back in the neighborhood of the Central Market where I was the other day, and this is a very tricky road to cross. It's just another way of saying it's a Medan, a road in Medan. They're all pretty tricky. Luckily, this one has a barrier in the middle. You divide it into 2 stages. Comes an opening. And this is an area I saw when I was walking by the other day, but I didn't stop to check it out. All used goods for sale, a whole bunch of like random objects. All of this gear is so outdated now. It's like a walk through the past. Maybe 70s to the 90s. And if you need any kind of an adapter, charger cable, and then a bunch of more modern smartphones. It reminds me of when I was in Siantar last time and my smartphone was stolen. And I could track it for a little while because it had, Google Maps location on it. And I could track it to the local market, bus station. And the police told me that from there, everything gets shipped to Medan. So I imagine my stolen phone would have ended up here. Years ago, this is where I could have found it at some point. Hi, apa kabar? Yeah, it's another quite a collection of stuff here. It's interesting. I saw this one. This is the first one I saw the other day, and I noticed they had like a tripod and like a little old film cameras. There was even a 35 millimeter, like a classic film camera here the other day. But
What's your name?
my name is Douglas.
Douglas.
Douglas. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
My name is Rudy.
Rudy. Apa kabar, Rudy? Yeah? Yeah. Nice to meet you, Rudy.
You go to mall,
Yeah, Pusat Pasar.
pusat pasar. You go
Pusat
to
Pasar.
pusat
Yep,
pasar.
yep, yep. Hello. What's that?
Crazy.
Oh yeah? Okay. It's funny how often someone will chat with me and then their friend will come up and say hello and they always point at their friend and say, oh, he's crazy. He's out of his mind. They throw their friends under the bus so quickly. But yeah, I was just thinking these people selling the used like debris basically, they have to have a lot of patience and a lot of time and a lot of faith that eventually these objects are going to be sold one day. But yeah. So I'm just on the outside of the central market again. It's just on the other side of this set of buildings. I thought I might walk a little bit through the market a second time just to see if it looks any different today. And I'm using my GoPro instead of the 360 camera. Time for a battery change while I'm out walking around for my GoPro here. And I have this GoPro mounted differently now. I have it in the media mod. And the media mod is usually a big problem for changing the batteries. Like you usually have to unmount everything. But because the door on mine broke, I took advantage of that to change it so that I don't have to like unmount the GoPro in order to change the battery. I used a hacksaw to cut through the bottom of the media mod. So in theory, this is the first time I've done this outside like this. You should be able to just pull the media mod off. Yeah, like that. And now I don't have to actually unmount anything. And then now the battery is here. Put in a new battery. And then in theory, this can just slide back on. And then I hold the door in place with an elastic band because it's the door is broken. So yeah, seems to be not that bad. You know, as I said, I don't have to unmount the GoPro in order to take it out of the media mod. The media mod just slides right off. So that works out pretty well. Now I have to change the battery in the other GoPro. But this one is just the basic GoPro, has nothing attached. So all you need to do is open the door, pull the battery out, put in a new one, close the door. So that should be it. I should have a full battery on there. Makes it so much easier if you don't have any microphones attached. Yeah. And that's it, ready to go. I was eating martabak, and there's a man and a woman. What's that?
How long have you been here?
In Medan,
In
1 month.
Oh, for what?
Just a holiday.
Just a holiday?
Yeah, I like to take, I just go walking around to the markets.
How about Indonesia?
I like it.
You like?
Oh, very much so. It's
How about your culinary, maybe?
I like the food here.
Food.
People are nice, people are friendly.
What kind is?
My favorite food?
Yes.
Well, right now, my favorite is actually satay Padang.
Emi.
Emmett?
Emi.
Oh, yours too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What is your menu?
Douglas.
Pardon?
Douglas.
Douglas.
Yeah, Douglas. All right.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Halo. Apa kabar? Baik. Saya tidak mengerti. Good looking bananas for sale. Avocado. I guess it must be avocado season or something. So many around. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
Apa kabar? Apa kabar?
Tuan. Kabar baik, kabar baik.
Baik, baik. Anyway.
Are you hungry? Dari mana? Negara mana?
Saya dari Canada.
Kanada.
Canada. No.
Sate.
Sate
Ayam.
Sate Padang.
Ya.
Yeah, Sate Padang. It's good. All right.
Okay.
Surprising number of security dudes around this market. I noticed that the other day as well. In these yellow shirts, brown pants.
Minyak, Pak. Ya. Hello, Mister.
Hello. The last time I came into this market, I went in through a different door. It was where they were selling all of the preserved fish. And okay, here's more of a household goods district. Yeah, it's just for fun to walk through the market again.
Hello, Mister.
Hello.
You want?
No, thank you.
Okay. Welcome.
Mana babu? Ayo. Ma. Ini dulu. Nampung ya. Main katanya.
Yeah, over there, that's where I was yesterday most of the time. Sort of a preserved, salted fish, shrimp, whatever they are. And then over here is more, household goods. It's like a very large department store. A lot of snacks there.
Can I help you?
No, just a tourist. You know, just walk around the market. The jalan, yeah.
Maybe you like peanuts?
No, thank you, not right now. Just looking at it. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's quite something. The dried fish.
Oi. Ikan. Anakku mana?
Thank you. Thank you.
Kalau nggak nampak ya, Dek. Mana kamu kita? Pengeluaran banyak. Bang, apa ini, Bang? Ini.
My path through one of these markets is almost always dictated by how crowded or empty the aisles are. If it gets crowded, I just turn and find a less crowded aisle. Yeah, I noticed on looking at satellite view of Google Maps, I think there's 4 of these open courtyards. If you look at the building from up above, satellite view, I think you see 4 rooftops like this, square ones. There's like 4 open columns like that. Hello.
Gak mau aku video.
Itu bukan itu operasi.
Hello.
My friend.
Thank you.
Hello, my friend. Jalan-jalan.
Hello.
Sister, underwear for you. What are you looking for? This for
Just nothing special. Just
special.
yeah, just looking around.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mana pernah orang nggak pakai normal?
Panggil.
Okay.
Enggak, dia yang manggil.
Ah,
Dia yang manggil. Dia ngajak apa makan? Dia ngajak break istirahat. Istirahat kan?
What do you from?
I'm from Canada.
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 Canada dia. Lewat mana tuh?
Saya dari Canada. Yeah. Okay. And there I popped out the far end of the market building, one end to the other. And this path heads to the Medan Mall. And I think that's it for my little stroll through the Central Market today. I went through quite a bit more of it in a different video. I just thought since I was in the neighborhood, I might as well walk through it again. And I'll head back to my neighborhood.
Hello, mister.
Hello. Maybe along a different street over here. Well, to end this morning's small adventures, I think I'll have lunch here. I've sort of been looking for a economy rice buffet restaurant for a while. This is the first one that I've seen. And Semarang Kence Pui, something like that. But it looks like they have some dishes in the window here that I can put together a lunch of some kind. Got some veggies here. This might be eggplant, except it's not purple, it's more green. But I think I can find something to eat here. Hello. Ya, makan.
Nasi sedikit ya, kuat sedikit. Hah? Kuat sedikit.
Yeah, nasi, yeah.
Ya. Cukup?
A bit more. Okay. And what's in here? Maybe some more. What's that? Ayam?
Yeah.
They have ayam? Oh, looks good. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. All right, so I just ordered a few veggies at random and then some chicken and rice, and I believe it comes with soup. And there we are. So, nothing for the gourmet 5-star eaters out there, but, this is kind of what I was looking for a while, just rice, veggies, and some chicken and some soup. All looks really good. All right, let's dive in. Because that is something, I don't know if it's true or not, but in a lot of like the Indonesian restaurants, like rumah makan, there never seem to be enough vegetables. Like I don't see a tray and I look at that tray and go, vegetables. Because it's kind of what I want most of the time. And at these like Chinese economy rice buffet places, you at least get a big tray and it's full of carrots, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, a mixture of vegetables. And then you get things like eggplant, stuff like that. So you sort of feel like you've had some vegetables for lunch, And I have trouble finding that in Indonesian style restaurants. And so that is it. My lunch is done. My lunch there, 50,000 rupiah was the total bill, which I guess I had a lot of chicken. I think I had a double order of chicken, which pushed the price up to 50,000. But yeah, it's really nice. I think if I went there earlier in the day, they would have a wider selection of vegetables. But I often end up at those places later in the afternoon or later in the day. So that's it for my small adventures for now. I learned all about the train station anyway, so got that figured out. All right, heading back to the hotel. Gonna rest up a little bit, take a nice shower to cool down. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.